A couple of weeks later, the neon-lit world of the club is a distant memory as Jungkook welcomes Yoongi and Nick into his apartment for another movie night. The atmosphere is markedly different, a mix of familiarity and comfort replacing the charged energy of the strip club. The three of them now form an unexpected friendship, transcending the boundaries of their individual roles. Jungkook's apartment, though small, exudes warmth. Soft lighting casts a cozy glow, and the sounds of laughter and chatter fills the air. Yoongi lounges on the couch, a mug of coffee in hand, while Nick perches on the floor, engaged in the conversation. The movie night has become a regular ritual for the now trio, a getaway from the complexities of their daily lives. Jungkook revels in the simplicity of these moments, the atmosphere easing the weight of unspoken thoughts. As the film plays on the screen, the apartment is filled with shared commentary and occasional bursts of laughter. Jungkook glances between Yoongi and Nick, appreciating the genuine connections forming in the midst of the movie's narrative. The boundaries between them have softened over the past weeks. Nick, still unaware of Jungkook's involvement in the neon-lit world of the strip club, has become an integral part of their gatherings. His British charm and easygoing nature bring a refreshing dynamic, casting a light on the shadows Jungkook carries. As the movie flickers on the screen, the ambient glow from the TV casts a warm hue on the room, and the atmosphere is filled with the subtle hum of anticipation. Yoongi, sprawled on the couch, sips his coffee, occasionally sharing witty remarks about the characters' choices. Nick, seated on the floor with a bowl of popcorn, chimes in with genuine laughter at the comedic scenes. And Jungkook, nestled in the corner of the couch, watches the film with a contented smile, savoring the simple pleasure of their shared company. As the plot thickens, conversation weaves effortlessly between them. The movie serves as a backdrop to the ongoing banter, an anchor for the unspoken bond forming among them day by day. At one point, Nick leans forward, his eyes glinting with curiosity. "Okay, but have you two ever had a real movie marathon? Like, non-stop?" he asks, a playful grin on his face. Yoongi chuckles. "Oh, we are experts at that. But sometimes, the movie is just an excuse for endless banter and snacks." Jungkook nods in agreement. "Exactly. We've had movie nights that turned into dawn discussions more times than I can count." Nick laughs, clearly enjoying the moment. "Sounds like I've been missing out on the full experience." "We'll have to remedy that soon," Yoongi smirks, ever the instigator. "Prepare yourself, mate." Jungkook can get quite passionate about his favorite films. The boy playfully nudges Yoongi. "Hey, I can't help it if I have good taste in movies." As the banter and laughter fill the room, Yoongi subtly shifts the conversation, steering it toward the theme that he wants more. "You know, Nick," he says with a thoughtful expression, "I've always believed that unexpected connections are the most meaningful. Have you found anyone who's become a significant part of your life lately? You know, new city, new faces." Nick, sipping his soda, considers the question. "Well, there's been a few interesting people around lately. Including you two, of course." Yoongi smirks, nodding. "Yeah, sometimes, the people you least expect can end up making a huge impact. Wouldn't you agree?" Jungkook, still playing along and unaware of Yoongi's intentions, shrugs casually. "Sure, friendships are always great. I mean, it's not like you end up living across the street with someone and your lives get completely intertwined or anything." Yoongi smirks, emphasizing Jungkook's subtle admission. "Funny how that happens, huh?" "Sometimes," You don't see it coming, and boom, you're caught up in someone's world. Nick, unaware of the underlying dynamics too, chuckles. Yeah, life's full of surprises. Who knows what's around the corner? Yoongi, enjoying every moment, leans back with a knowing look. Exactly, mate. You never know who might be waiting for you just around the corner. They continue to talk, and Yoongi can't help but feel a sense of satisfaction as he skillfully guides the conversation. Nick, ever the oblivious one, nods with a smile. True. Life's like a game of chance, innit? You never know what cards you're gonna be dealt. Could be a pair, could be a full house, or maybe even a wild card, the guy remarks, raising an eyebrow playfully. Jungkook laughs, nodding in agreement. Absolutely. You just have to roll with it and hope for the best. You never know when you might stumble upon something unexpectedly wonderful. Yoongi, maintaining his subtle matchmaking agenda, decides to push the boundaries a bit more. And sometimes, it's not just chance. Sometimes, it's about being open to possibilities, letting someone into your world, and seeing where it takes you. Nick, still blissfully unaware, takes a sip of his drink. Spot on, mate. Life's an adventure, and I never know who might join you for the ride. Yoongi glances at Jungkook with a knowing twinkle in his eye, but then again looks at Nick. Speaking of which, have you, Nick, ever thought about who might be that unexpected co-adventurer in your life? Someone who just walks in and changes everything. Nick raises an eyebrow, intrigued. Are you trying to set me up on a blind date? Yoongi smirks. Me? No, I'm just saying, sometimes the most unexpected connections can turn out to be the best ones. You never know when you might meet someone who adds a whole new layer to your story. Nick, still completely oblivious, chimes in. Well, yeah, it's like when you meet someone, and suddenly, everything just clicks. Like pieces falling into place without you even realizing it, and so on, and so on. Yoongi leans back, satisfied with the direction the conversation is taking. Exactly, mate. Sometimes, it's about finding that person who fits into your life seamlessly, making it all the more vibrant and exciting. Little does Nick know that Yoongi's matchmaking plot is slowly unfolding, all while Jungkook continues to share his naive wisdom about life and unexpected connections. The stage is set, and Yoongi can only hope that his well-intentioned plan will lead to a new chapter for Jungkook, one that doesn't involve pining for someone who was never supposed to be there. But as the conversation continues, Jungkook, despite playing along, can't help but drift into his thoughts about Taehyung. He nods and smiles when needed, but his mind is still caught up in memories and emotions that he keeps to himself. While Yoongi spins his web, Jungkook can't shake the bittersweet memories of the man that swirl in his mind like a tempestuous storm. He discreetly glances at the door, every minute of the past 3 months half expecting Taehyung to walk in, even though he knows that's an impossibility. Deep down, he is aware that Taehyung hurt him in ways that are hard to forget. The scars of their tumultuous past still linger, reminding him of the heartache and the pain. Yet, despite the rational part of his mind urging him to move on, there's an undeniable yearning for what once was. Jungkook grapples with the conflict between his logical understanding of the situation and the lingering emotions that tie him to the man. He recalls the laughter they shared, the late-night conversations in bed that felt like nothing but whispers in the dark, and the way Taehyung's touch used to send shivers down his spine. Even though he knows he deserves better than the heartache Taehyung brought into his life, the boy just can't help but miss their connection. Yoongi, unknowingly stirring the pot of emotions within Jungkook, continues weaving his matchmaking magic. He notices Jungkook's occasional distant expressions. "Kook, you've been pretty quiet. Anything on your end?" New faces making an impact. Jungkook, with a half smile, responds, "Yeah, a few faces here and there. Life's just a bit unpredictable, you know." Yoongi, ever the mastermind, senses that Jungkook might need a gentle nudge to break free from the chains of his past. He steers the conversation, hoping that Jungkook might find solace in the idea that new connections can emerge when least expected. Nick, oblivious to the underlying dynamics, encourages Jungkook to share more. "Come on, Kook, spill the beans. Any exciting stories from your end?" Jungkook chuckles, appreciating the attempt. "Well, you know, life's been a bit of a roller coaster lately. But nothing serious." As the night progresses, Yoongi subtly engineers situations that encourage Jungkook to engage with new people. Whether it's introducing him to someone at the bar or sparking conversations about shared interests, Yoongi's plan is in full swing. The atmosphere is charged with a mix of excitement and uncertainty, mirroring the intricate dance of life itself. Little does Jungkook realize that, with each genuine laugh and every shared moment, he's inching closer to a new chapter. Hours later, the lively atmosphere in Jungkook's apartment begins to mellow as the night progresses. Yoongi, satisfied with the progress of his matchmaking endeavors, glances at his watch and abruptly announces, "Well, mates, it's been a great night, but I've got an early morning. Time to call it a day." Jungkook, who had grown accustomed to Yoongi staying over after their gatherings, is taken aback. He furrows his brow and looks at Yoongi with a puzzled expression. "Wait, you're leaving? You always crash here after our movie nights." "What's up?" Yoongi, trying to keep it casual. "Sure, you know, just got some stuff to take care of early tomorrow." "Can't stick around tonight?" Jungkook raises an eyebrow, a mixture of surprise and suspicion coloring his features. "Really? It's just a bit unusual, that's all." "Everything all right?" Yoongi offers a nonchalant smile. "Yeah, everything's fine. Just some unexpected business. But you and Nick carry on, though. I've set the stage, and I'm sure you two can handle the rest." Jungkook, still feeling a bit perplexed, nods hesitantly. "All right, if you say so. Thanks for tonight, Yoongi." Yoongi, packing up as fast as if he's going to run a marathon, casts one last glance at them and, sending a sly smile and a wave of his hand, slips out the door. As it clicks shut behind the guy, Jungkook turns to Nick with a questioning look. "That was odd, right? Yoongi never bails early. Wonder what's going on?" Nick, equally curious, shrugs. "Maybe he really has something important to do? We can always catch up with him later. For now, let's make the most of the evening, just you and me." Jungkook, though still wondering about Yoongi's sudden departure, manages a small smile. "You're right. Let's enjoy the rest of the evening." With Yoongi's sudden departure still lingering in the air, Jungkook, seeking a deeper connection, shifts the conversation with the guy. He steers it toward more personal terrain, all the while concealing his underlying curiosity about his own emotions and the complicated situation with Taehyung.